Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah. Recovery in the Raw. Day 21, part 2. So yesterday was a little stressful. Got news that my kids would probably be homeless for the night and all this. And I think if everybody remember, I said I was going to pray on it. I prayed and I said I was going to trust in God. I wasn't going to get, to the point where I feel like I got to do this or I got to do that or break some rules or do anything. I don't have to do anything. All I got to do is just depend on God. Let go and let God. And I'm finally understanding what that means and how that works. So what happened was I prayed. I told God, I prayed to God for his protection, for his assistance. And I let the kids. So it was amazing. What happened was I ended up paying for a storage unit. I put all everybody's stuff in a storage unit. And after the storage unit, found out that my kids could stay with their aunt. So the kids got to stay with their aunt for the night. And today, I woke up, I had to go to work yesterday. So I woke up and I ain't get no sleep. I got about a half hour of sleep yesterday. But still made it through the night. Fell asleep this morning, woke up, did lunch. And things are looking amazing. So I started to look for an apartment. Excuse me. I was homeless. Somebody let me stay with them. I'm paying them $250 a month to stay in a bedroom. But now I made 3 checks. All of them been going to good things. Ain't none of them been spent on drugs. I'm still clean and sober, and things are looking amazing. And now I'm looking for an apartment. Now I'm looking for a place. I need my own place for these kids and things like that. And I was applying for an apartment last night. And while applying for this apartment, I realized I was like, man, I'm not really gonna have the money to move in on the 15th, because if I move in on the 15th, even though it'll only be half rent, I have to come up with the full month's rent within the next 2 weeks. So I think I'm gonna have to thug it out until September 1st. And the crazy thing about that is, reading in Nehemiah, it said the walls was rebuilt in 52 days. And I had counted 52 days from the day I got out, or from the day I started recovering the Raw. And that day ends, that day is September 1st. So it's like that was a sign for me from the Bible that I will be rebuilt within 52 days. And that will be September 1st, actually. So I'm going to stick with September 1st. And another thing is I signed up for a transitional jobs program when I first got out. Had nowhere to go, no nothing. This is one of the first places I went to was Salvation Army. And when I got there, I got signed up for this transitional jobs program. And when I signed up for this program, you get $2,500 for working a job for 6 months. So I was waiting. I was like, okay, I get $2,500 in around December. I use that money to get me a new vehicle or something. Come to find out, when you turn your first pay stubs in, your first check stub in, you get that money then. So you get the first $1,250 when you sign. So there go me having money for an apartment right there. Right there. God got everything and work, and everything is coming into action. All I have to do is just be patient and follow the rules. Be obedient to God. Not do nothing evil. Not do nothing wrong. Just sit back and man, it's amazing what happens to you in your life when you just choose God and let go of things. Like, people can think what they want to think about me. He's soft, he this and that. That don't matter to me. I've been shot in the neck. I've been beaten in the head with a crowbar. I've been stabbed in my ribs 6 times. I done been in plenty of fights. People that know me, they know. It wasn't nothing soft about me growing up. But right now, yep, I take it. Now, if you want to call me soft, I'm soft. I'm working for God now, man. And it's people who ain't never lived that life is the ones that talk like that. Because people like me who done been through it and been through the struggle, been through the hurt, been through the pain, we don't want that life. And it's crazy how people who really live that life, like me, we trying to get out of that life. But it's the people who watch it on TV and movies and think they hard and fake gangsters and all that. They trying to run into what we running from. Ain't that something? They running into what we running from. We tired of the gunfights, the shootouts, the gang banging, the fighting, the getting jumped, the jumping people, the robbing, the getting robbed, the selling the dope, going to prison, back and forth, leaving your family. We sick of all that. My man's, man, one of my mans, one of my close friends, man, just got sentenced to 25 years yesterday. And I talked to him on the phone, and he said he got to do 17 of it. It's a federal case. Excuse me, that's my son. It's a federal case. He got to do 17 of that 25. His family was living in a car here in Oshkosh. He got 5 kids, and they all bunched up in the car with their mom. You know, he had it for a minute. He had plenty of money. He had over $100,000. He had, everything going on for him. It seemed like, until the police came, until the feds came. When the feds came, now look, now he gone for 17 years at least. Maybe he had to do the whole 25, depends on his behavior. And his family out here struggling. So basically, he done lost his family. I don't know no woman in the world that's gonna wait for a man 17 years. So he done lost his wife, he done lost his family, he done lost everything for a little bit of enjoyment of fast money. That's the same thing with this drug addiction. You lose your family, you lose your wife, you lose everything for them drugs, for a temporary pleasure. You lose it all. Like I said, the feeling I got now and the things I got going on in my life now, it ain't no way in hell I'm willing to trade that in for momentary pleasure. Momentary pleasure. Because when we look back on it, it didn't last long at all. And like I say, also, when you're getting high off drugs like that, you enter into a new dimension. You see a whole nother dimension in this world, a whole nother dimension in this life. And I don't want to see that no more. I don't want to be thinking about who coming to get me, who can I trust, and when I ain't in that life, I ain't got to worry about none of that. The next man don't matter nothing to me. And his plots, his schemes, whatever he may think, and he trying to get with my girl or any of that, none of that matter to me when I'm getting high. I mean, when I'm not getting high. When I'm not getting high, the only thing I'm focused on is coming up and getting greater, getting better, getting stronger, moving forward in life, attaining things, attaining my goals, writing down more goals, getting bigger and better in everything that I do, moving forward, loving my kids, spending time with my kids. Yesterday, I took the kids swimming in the beach, and it shocked them. It surprised them. They asked me, why did I have towels? And I told them, I said, well, we're going to go get a car wash, or we're going to do a car wash back here in the back of the house. They didn't know we was going swimming. So then they went swimming. When they was in the water, I told them, go and get in the water. As they got in the water, I put my shorts on, and I ran out there. They were so excited because on all these years, I never went swimming with them. They were so excited. You know, things that I put to the side, things that I knew I wanted to do but never did because I was stuck being high, hiding in the bathroom or hiding in my room with the door closed. Now the doors are open. You understand? The doors are open, man. I'm a family man, and I'm trusting in God to fix everything, and He ain't failed me yet. That's the thing. It's when we get impatient and don't want to wait on God. That's when things go wrong. You get impatient, don't want to wait on God, guess what happens? You get your ass locked up, you get smacked somebody. He gonna find a way to smack you down. You know what I mean? I'm tired of getting smacked down. I've been smacked down so many times. Man, that should be my nickname, Smackdown. But I'm trying to tell y'all, man, even making this video and looking at my face, the changes that's been made in just Thursday will be three weeks. Thursday be 3 weeks. No, Thursday be 4 weeks. Yeah, Thursday be a month. Thursday be a month, man. 30 days. Close to it. You know? So, and I mean, look at the transformation. Look at what's going on now. My skin clear, my face getting fatter, beard healthy. You know, all this wouldn't happen if I wasn't clean and sober. None of it. I got my faith back with God. And like I say, when I was in jail, I laid my little blanket down. I was going to do my prayer. And I heard a voice. It had to be God, you know. Said, I was praying for forgiveness because I was supposed to fast that day and I forgot it. I forgot to fast. So I was praying for forgiveness, and it's like God told me. He said, you know what? It ain't about what you do when you in here. It's about what you're going to do when you get out there. And that meant so much to me because I can make all my 5 prayers every day faithfully when I'm in jail. I can fast every Monday and Thursday when I'm in jail. I can wake up in the middle of the night and do tahajjud when I'm in jail. But then when I get out of jail, ain't nothing happening. Ain't nothing happening. I feel I'm too tired to go to a job. I'm too tired. I was working. I'm too tired. I had the kids. I'm too tired. I got to cook. I got to do the laundry. I got to You know, all that becoming an excuse not to make that same prayer that I was making when I was in jail because I wanted to get out. So when I want something, I can pray to God. But when He give it to me, I can just sit back and I ain't got to pray no more. No, that ain't how it works. So that's why I'm pushing forward now to get back in the beast mode to where I'm out here, I'm working this job when I'm making all 5 prayers. I'm fasting on Monday and Thursday and being committed and dedicated to something because I put it like this. When it came to that dope, guess what? I didn't care if I worked all night. I didn't care if I was tired, had the kids and did whatever. I made time to go get that dope. I made time to call the dope man. I made time to hustle up money to get high again. How can I do all that, but yet I can't get on my knees for 2-3 minutes to God? It don't make sense. So if I can go out and do all this illegal activity, all the effort and all the strain and all the grit and grind, the elbow grease I put into hustling to get high, why can't I put that in for my faith? Put that same effort, that same grind into my faith, because now all that's coming is heavenly benefits, divine benefits. So I'd rather get the divine benefits than the criminal benefits, because criminal benefits come with criminal consequences. Like I said, I done did down there 12 years locked up, man. In and out of prisons, in and out of jails. 12 years. That's a long time. I've been getting high for 30 years. That's unimaginable. I can't even believe I'm saying it. When I calculated that, it woke me up like, man, you've been doing this for 30 years. 30 years. It's time for me to retire. So guess what? You're looking at a retiree. Hey, I love y'all. Thank y'all for y'all support and help, man. Things getting greater. Things getting greater and greater. Love y'all. Assalamu alaikum. Rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Recovery in the raw. Y'all keep paying attention. Spread this out to other people, man. Get them subscribed. Other people that's getting you want to start your recovery thing too, man. Put it on here. Send a link or something. Love.